a growth mindset education. The first topic we want to talk about is the entrepreneurship mindset that's needed in education. It's beneficial to teach students how to have an entrepreneurship mindset in schools. Helps them unlock opportunities for their future growth and understand what the future can hold for them in terms of starting a business or creating a new opportunity for themselves. Also, with a growth mindset, students can understand that making mistakes is part of the learning process. Adopting a growth mindset in education also helps students understand that fostering their creativity, innovation, and supporting their self-directed learning is very important. It's extremely important that educators learn how to adopt some of the mentalities of entrepreneurs so they can encourage students to take risks and think about entrepreneurship as a career option. And exploring entrepreneurship as a core academic skill is also incredibly important. Teaching them how to market a product, sell a product, manage a product, or understanding the life cycle of a product. Supporting students in having a long-term vision for an entrepreneurial mindset is incredibly important. I want to share with you now an article from Harvard EDU on supporting students with the entrepreneurship mindset. This article is all about supporting students with an entrepreneurial mindset. It gives ideas and inspiration around how to inspire entrepreneurial thinking within your student. It cites 6 specific ways that you can also support students with this type of mindset. Encouraging them project-based learning, help students think broadly and unleash their creativity, prompt students to take bold actions, show students what they can achieve with an entrepreneurial mindset, teach them the value of changing course and adapting to environments, and how to educate students consistently and establish new way of thinking with students. Ultimately, as the article states at the end, all students can benefit from an entrepreneurial mindset, not only in school, but also in their postgraduate years. The next topic I'd like to discuss is helping students understand the marketer's mindset and how to apply it in teaching and learning. It's important in a teaching and learning context to help students understand the marketing mindset, learn how an audience responds to marketing, understand the value of storytelling and communication within marketing, and embrace educators changing their approach to give a marketing vision for students to understand and to think critically about marketing. The marketing mindset can help create a tremendous learning experience for students as they learn how they are being marketed to and how they can be part of a business and develop a marketing plan. The resource that I want to share here related to the marketing mindset is from educator Barbie Honeycutt, PhD, How to Apply a Marketer's Mindset to Teaching and Learning with Dr. Norman Eng. And this is a podcast episode which discusses how to support students with a marketing mindset. It talks about the intersection of marketing and teaching, the marketer's mindset and how it can be embraced in education. And before what you teach, you have to know who you teach, the audience you are teaching to. The next topic I want to talk about is student belief and the growth mindset. There are some heavy beliefs out there that the growth mindset actually, based on some research, has some tremendous benefits over traditional school intervention. The concept of neuroplasticity and students' abilities to adapt their mindset to scenarios to support their learning is tremendously influential and a big trend in education today. And ultimately, we want to encourage students to embrace the challenges and take them on and learn how to adapt and grow with what they face. It's also important for educators to model a growth mindset so their students can see it firsthand. And there's also a tremendous potential for the growth mindset to help balance some of the inequalities in education. This article from Brookings, there is some research here around new evidence that students' beliefs about their brains drive learning. And what this article goes on to showcase is evidence through research provided that teaching students that their intelligence can increase can help them maintain motivation in face of challenges, promote academic achievement. And they do a focus on the growth mindset here, an investment in programs to build growth mindsets on students hold how they vary across populations of students and whether they predict academic learning at large scale. For even the most conservative models provide evidence that the growth mindset predicts achievement a year later. So what they're finding is that they're finding evidence of the growth mindset that a year later it's coming to fruition. What this article ultimately concludes is that if students have a growth mindset a year later, that benefits of having that growth mindset is found within their work. across different subject groups. So I invite you to take a deeper look at this research, and especially if you're doing research on the growth mindset or interested in the growth mindset, and check it out. So with the evolving landscape of education, we know that technology, AI, all sorts of the new trends hitting education are going to change it tremendously in the next coming years. And it's important to look at what the future looks like in terms of these areas and the impact these areas are going to have on teaching and learning. We know digital learning tools and technology are changing the way we personalize instruction for students, and students' environments in learning are changing, and also the demands for adapting to new technology are changing amongst the workforce, amongst educators, and also amongst students. With this technology comes a much more student-focused and student-centered approach to learning that is empowered by the use of the technology. And ultimately, we need to have a proactive approach towards the use of this technology to support student-centered learning and education as a whole. The article I want to share here is a forum held at Harvard Graduate School of Education around what the future of education looks like here, discussing demographic and technology changes from our mandates for access and equity in education and the whole child, and human-centered commitments, and additionally the additional growing global connections. And this article, this is from 2020, basically as they discuss as the pandemic is subsiding, a focusing on student-centered learning, how that's impacting the global community, how technology is impacting learning and becoming a central focus point, and how it needs to be used effectively and at scale with students, and how human connections are more important than ever with all of this technology and also the current changes in the environments of learning. They talk a little bit about Harvard Graduate School and its role in using this as a research-driven work towards understanding the power of education in the future in these areas, and how they're beginning to look at this as they move forward. This is on YouTube and is a great discussion around all of these elements brought together, given by Harvard Graduate School of Education. So let's do a quick recap of what we talked about. We're focusing on a growth mindset for students in education and educators in education. And having this growth mindset is incredibly important towards having a positive outlook, approaching challenges in a mindful way. It's important to embrace the entrepreneurship mindset in education to support students understanding business concepts. It's important to embrace the marketer's mindset so students can understand how they're being marketed to and develop their own understanding of what marketing looks like, and also to have educators who can speak to that mindset. We talked about some research which is directly aligned with students' beliefs in the growth mindset, supporting their learning as they move forward. And ultimately, all of these lead towards the trends in education becoming more student-centered and the value of a growth mindset towards embracing the challenges as we move forward. Thank you for checking out the video. Please like and subscribe if you get a chance. And thanks for watching.